How's it going?
How's it going, Gwen? How are you doing?
It's good. Very good.
Welcome to Chasing Nightmares. We've got some special guests tonight. Now, hopefully I don't butcher this, but Ethereal Voices Paranormal, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Try saying that 5 times fast. No, you guys are really interesting. I guess
it's Colleen and Richard Johnson. There we go.
Richard.
Hey guys.
Hey Chad. Hey Glenn.
Hey. How you doing?
All right. Oh, hello. Already, everybody.
So how's you guys' evening going so far?
Pretty good.
Good. So you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and maybe what got you guys into this?
Want to go first?
No, because you got me into this.
Yeah, I got her into it. My name's Richard. I've been interested in paranormal since I was a kid. I don't know. I've always, even when I was little, I'm interested in ghosts, and we lived in a couple of houses that I've seen some stuff in. And, when I was growing up, it just, I don't know, it always interested me. Movies about ghosts, anything that had to do with haunted stuff or ghosts, I just was interested in it. And then when I got older, I just wanted to see what it was all about. And I remember seeing, it was before Ghost Hunters or anything. I saw some video when, because back in the days of MySpace and all that,
Oh, yeah.
I saw these guys out running around the cemetery, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to start doing that. And I've been doing that
back then either.
27, almost 28 years now.
He's an OG.
I've been around a long time. And then when we met, she that's what brought us together, because her kids had some things happen with them, and so we met online and ended up getting married and partners in crime ever since.
That's cool.
I started off as the biggest chicken butt on the planet. I was like, I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. If it exists, that's fine. I'm going to sit over here and I'm going to bake and I'll be happy just baking. And then I meet him, and we met because of the paranormal. So we met on an old site called Plenty of Fish. I don't even know if it's out.
It probably still is.
But
I remember that, actually, yeah.
He was divorced and I was.
I got a question. Before meeting him, were you into the paranormal at all, or was it something that you just kind of...
Not by choice. So I've always had experiences growing up, but I kind of tried to push it away. Like, nope, not interested. Nope, I'm closed. Nope, I don't have any interest. And then my children were born. And when my son was born, from the time he was able to walk and talk, he would talk to me about the Sparkle Man. And we lived in a house in Gulf Breeze where my ex-husband still lives. And from the time we bought the house, I was never comfortable with the upstairs of the house. I actually had it blocked off till I had kids, because I never felt comfortable up there. And I had a friend of mine walk the house, and she said, there's someone here, but he's just a watcher. He doesn't interact. He just watches. And I'm like, okay, as long as he doesn't interact, I'm good.
That's comforting,
Yeah, exactly. And so when my son was born, I actually didn't put him upstairs till he was 5 years old. And that's because my ex made me. I would have had all my kids sleep in my room to keep them safe. But when I was pregnant with my daughter, they were 2 years apart. So he was two years old, and I was on bed rest. I'm laying on the couch, and he just got up from playing with his toy, and he's walking through the house going, bye, bye, bye. And he walked all the way through the living room, through the dining room, through the kitchen to the garage door, and waving. And I said, who are you talking to? And he said, him, and just points at the door. And I'm like, okay. And later on, as he got more verbal, he talked about the Sparkle Man. He said that he's all sparkles. And when I spoke to someone, they said a lot of children see spirits that way, as just a lot of sparkles. And so the whole time they were growing up, they would see, wake up in the middle of the night and he would be standing in their doorway watching, or they'd see just legs going up the stairs, or they'd be getting ready to go upstairs to bed and he'd be standing at the top of the stairs. He could tell you exactly what he was wearing, from the long black coat to the shiny shoes to the beard to the top hat, everything.
That's amazing how kids, it seems like kids of a certain age, they're more open to that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
For whatever reason.
And I never doubted him. I always said, okay, maybe talk to him, or, you know, if you're not comfortable, tell him, please go away. I'm sleeping. You're scaring me. And so that's how Richard and I met, because believe it or not, on Plenty of Fish, he was my top match. But I at the time I just broken up with somebody. I'm like, I'm not in the mood for, you know, a relationship. But he was my top match, and under his hobbies it said ghost hunting. And I was like, okay, well, let me ask him a few questions. And so my first message to him was, I'm not hitting on you. I just have a question.
I got a question about the paranormal.
And we started talking about the paranormal and my son and my daughter, who's an empath. And and
go for it a few years. And
then it just.
We talked for 7 hours that day. And then the next day, 5. And it was 2 weeks before we met. And from the time we met, it was like we'd always known each other. We'd known each other forever. He came to my house. He lived in Alabama. I lived in Florida. And he came over and he just pulled into my driveway. I said, hey, baby. And that was it. You know, every minute we could, he would be driving to Florida.
It was like coming home pretty much. I mean, that's the way it was like I just came home.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Feeling, but yep. I mean, and then, you know, I finally got her out of the car and not just handing out the cookies, and now she goes in the dark and hunts for ghosts.
I'm the idea man, you know. So it was my idea to start building the REM pods out of wood and stuff. So
should I bring the cat? Yeah, go grab the cat. Well, you know, it's a very similar story how me and my significant other, almost exactly the same kind of story that you guys got going on. I was gonna have her tell the story, but it's funny. But so I mean, so that's kind of, so the more that you learn about the paranormal, it took away a lot of the fear aspect, I take it, right? Of the paranormal, that's what it usually does.
And now I've got him as an active member in church, and so I said, come on, let's get right with Jesus. So I have him an active member of the church. I honestly don't believe that we can do what we do without knowing how to pray and knowing how to protect ourselves.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm a firm believer in that, 100%.
Exactly. And sometimes you got to go where God lives in order to find him, you know. So.
Yeah, there's things out there that that's the only way to deal with them. All right, you want to tell the story about how we met? What happened with us?
What do you mean which part?
Well, just from the beginning, you came over and never left.
True.
It's a funny story.
No, I called one of my friends and I said, hey, I'm bored. Let's go do something. And so he came and picked me up and said, okay, well, what are we doing? He goes, well, we're going to go over to my friend Chad's over in Dallasport. I said, oh, okay. I was like, okay, who is this guy? And he goes, oh, you'll like him. He's really cool. He's a ghost hunter. I was like, okay. So I walked in and I looked at him and I thought,
Was long
Still
time ago.
Are. You're beautiful.
Anyway, but never went.
Yeah, I never left. Literally never left.
Yep. He moved in after 3 months.
That was 11 years ago.
Oh, I moved in after 3 minutes.
Kids, so.
Yeah, so together we have 5 kids.
No, we have 8 kids.
I have 5. She has 3, so we have 8 kids and
17 grandchildren, 5 great grandchildren.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh!
But out of all of them,
Wow.
we have 1 grandbaby that ghost hunts with us. And
Yeah, she's cool. She is cool.
6 years old, and she's
I
like,
like that story because it's very similar how these guys.
It's funny.
as we started, Richard picks her up several days a week, every other week from school, and on the way home, they'll pass cemeteries, and she'll say, "Papa, did we go in that one yet? Papa, did we do this one yet?" So we have to make sure he has the K2 and the voice recorder and everything with him in order to do it.
And we go at night, and that baby will jump out of the car with her stuff in the dark, pitch dark. She don't care.
Meemaw,
No.
like K2, Meemaw, I
She's
need my
like,
equipment.
Touch this, make it light up. She's just, she ain't scared of nothing.
And the ghosts really interact with her. We went to Fort Barrancas, and she was the only one. There's no electricity in Fort Barrancas. And we're walking around. It's a big square. You just walk around this big square. And she has a K2, and she's walking up ahead, and she's asking questions. Did you have a child? Did you miss your baby? Blah, blah, blah. and she stops and turns to us, and the K2 pegs red, just red.
And not just flash, it stayed like just.
And he had a millimeter with picking up nothing. And there's no electricity there. And she doesn't have a cell phone. She just walked out with a K2. And so Rich said, Addie, look. And she saw it and she threw it at him.
That's amazing.
But then we were like, just talk to them. Just talk to them. You remind them of their little girl. And so she's talking to them and it's answering questions. Just pegging. I don't know. Did we record that?
I don't know.
But it just pegs. It was pegging. And so she's one of those that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
they're from Florida.
Florida? Yeah.
Yeah.
Florida.
Yes.
So how old
see,
I don't sound like I'm from Pensacola, though. I'm from Alabama, so.
Yeah, he's got that Alabama thing going on. Yeah.
Accent a little bit.
I'm from New York. So.
No,
Yeah.
Florida?
What were you saying, darling?
Oh, I said you guys got snow down there right now. I was telling
Yeah,
you guys
you
got
told me you guys
snow
got
down there.
snow.
where you guys
That's
are.
crazy.
Not now.
No,
It's gone.
No, we had like 17 degrees,
Mm-hmm.
and we got 10 inches of snow, and it stayed. It started on Tuesday and it stayed through Sunday, and then it was 80 degrees for a week.
That is
Now
insane.
this is going down to 28 degrees.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Well, I don't know
The
if you,
weather's
guys,
bipolar.
if you guys are getting this down there, but we've had the northern lights out, like what's seen in Alaska,
Yeah.
quite often.
Pretty often.
Yeah, like right over us. Pretty cool.
we're surrounded by naval air bases, and
Yeah.
so you can't really see a whole lot because of all the lights.
Oh, yeah.
We
right.
got some here in South Carolina a few months ago. They were really, I live right up from the lake and they looked cool over the lake. So,
I mean, it was like right over us. I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah,
you
we
know?
spent probably about a good 2 hours walking around town and just getting different views of it and the different colors. And
I've seen it.
In the
I've
swag.
seen it from the deck of a crab boat in the middle of the Bering Sea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you've
That'd
seen
be
it. Been
that'd
up
be
there.
cool.
I've seen
Real
them.
deal.
He's
Yeah.
done so much stuff in his life.
It makes me wonder, you know,
the
they
dirty
say
liar.
it's solar storms, right? That's causing it. And so they say. It
That's
makes me
what
wonder, you know. I mean, I often wonder because a lot of that is linked to
pretty though.
a lot of it's linked to paranormal. There's some beliefs there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our daughter went to Iceland on vacation, and she would take pictures of the Northern Lights, and it was so beautiful there. Just rented a car and drove around the island, staying at Airbnbs around the whole island.
That'd be cool.
I was like, man, to be 26 again and not have any time.
Not have bills.
The
Yeah.
income.
So here, I got a question. It's kind of off topic. Do you guys see those drones that are flying around? You guys live close to New Jersey, or no? Right? You guys live like right next door.
they're on the East Coast.
Oh, they're.
They're in Florida.
Oh, they're in Florida. Yeah.
Florida's like a big. We're in the
Oh,
pit.
okay. I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
We're like Lower Alabama.
Yeah, we're Florida's, goes way down towards Cuba.
It goes like
Okay,
this.
when it comes up and it turns like this, and that's just the panhandle.
Okay.
We're almost in Alabama on the panhandle.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we are right next door to Gulf Breeze, which is the UFO capital. A lot of people have known about the UFOs in Gulf Breeze.
I've been to Sloss Furnace.
Things been pretty active down there.
Playground.
I haven't
Is that
been to
where-
the Dead
is
Children's
that
Playground.
Jeff Collier's place?
No, I haven't been to the Dead Children's Playground, but I have been to Sloss.
Sloss
Can't go there anymore. Sloss Furnace. It's closed.
It's closed.
It's rusting to pieces. I mean,
Oh, they don't let people in there now.
no.
Mm-mm. Let's see. Nathaniel was asking. Hold on. Let me see. I think this was actually supposed to you. Yeah, Nate. I am in South Carolina. He's actually coming to our channel, you guys.
Yay!
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He decided to come to our channel. Oh boy.
Nice.
Yeah, he's coming. Shane outed him tonight and told everybody.
Uh-oh.
So let's see. He's have you guys ever been to the Dead Children's Playground in Huntsville or Sloss Furnace in Bernie? You guys get to do either of those?
I've been to Sloss. I've been to Sloss Furnace, but I haven't been to the Dead Children's Playground. So.
Oh, cool.
COVID kind of froze us for a while.
What's the story behind that?
COVID made it so hard to ghost hunt anywhere. So
Yeah.
we're getting back into it after COVID. There's a lot of places that are still shut down.
Yeah.
COVID. So, that's the hard
Let's
part.
see. He says, Lower Alabama, I assume you've heard of the legend of the hanging hole of
and Bellsito, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so what's that? What's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
legend
what's
of
that
the
one?
hanging hole?
I heard of it, but I don't remember the story. I know I can, I can imagine it, but I don't remember the story.
Yeah, Rich,
Yeah.
Rich is from Foley and Millry, Alabama.
Yeah.
And worked in Gulf Shores forever. And then I transplanted. I picked him up and moved him to Florida.
Yeah. Hey, Nate, tell us about the hanging hole. He will. He'll message.
See, like where we're at, we have like Pensacola's. They're starting to find out now that here they found a neighborhood here where we live that was actually probably America's first settlement.
Oh,
and
wow.
yeah, they're starting to excavate this neighborhood, parts of it. They're finding all these relics, but we have a lot of history here. There's a lot of forts, a lot of Civil War forts.
Right on.
The Pensacola Lighthouse.
Yeah, lighthouse, Pensacola Lighthouse. It's been on God knows how
Which
many.
now you
shows.
never used to have to
Shows,
pay
yeah.
to go in it, but now you have to pay to go in it.
Ghost
Oh.
Hunters, Ghost Brothers.
I'm gonna say goodbye. It was nice meeting you guys.
Bye, honey.
Yeah, usually I'm in bed by now. I'm up at 4 a.m. I'm at the gym by 5 before I go to the hospital to work. So
Yeah, it's the lighthouse. I mean, if you watch, like Ghost Hunters.
Oh yeah.
A long time ago, they came to Pensacola to the lighthouse.
I think I remember that one.
And then they did it again when it was. I'm not sure if it was. I think it was Ghost Nation. When they changed to Ghost Nation,
Right.
they did it again. Ghost Brothers have been here.
All right.
they are a hoot. I love those boys. But
Yeah, those
Richard
guys are funny.
all the time has been saying that he kept telling them that there were bodies buried by the lighthouse. He's like, there's bodies buried over here, right here by the tree. There's bodies buried here, and nobody believed him. And then, amazingly enough, they started excavating over there, and they found bodies.
Oh wow.
This thing, yeah,
There's,
right where
there's
he told them they were.
several graves next to the lighthouse.
I have no idea how he knew they were there. I don't ask, but he was
They
right.
found headstones, and a couple of headstones were
Oh, wow.
laid over in the dirt.
Oh yeah.
I think one of the coolest things we've done recently was going to Sleepy Hollow, New York, to the Sleepy Hollow.
Oh
Cemetery.
yeah.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
We did it
That's pretty awesome.
Halloween
A long
weekend.
time ago, I had a chance to go up there and it never panned out, and really wanted to.
What's funny is that we went with my baby sister, and she's terrified of ghosts. She's terrified of everything. And we brought her to 2 cemeteries since we went there. And I asked her husband, Jason, I said, how many cemeteries did you guys go to before we got here? He's like, none. I said, we brought her to 2 in a week.
I couldn't remember what the story was, but now that they put that up there, I do remember
There you go.
that. Yeah,
You want to read it out, Chad?
It says Bill, what's it? Skeeto? Is that how you say that? I probably butchered it. Was a Confederate preacher who was in the Civil War. He left the war to attend to his sick family. He was deemed a deserter, and they hung him from a tree. He was 6'7" inches tall, and they had to dig a hole below his feet. The hole is said to never fill. It's in
Newton?
Alabama.
Alabama.
Oh, no.
Well, that's improvising.
I have heard that story, but I didn't realize that's where it was. That's cool. Thank you, Nate.
Oh, that's interesting.
And let me know if you see any shadows behind me, because I'm getting the hair on the back of
Yeah.
my neck standing up. And
I didn't know if you wanted me to tell you.
I'm getting
Yeah.
goosebumps. So I'm like, there's got to be. I don't see it on the camera, but I know.
It's kind of what I can't really tell us like what's behind you, but it looks like maybe is it a chair or a cushion or a blanket? Do you see what I'm talking about? Right behind your head.
Big dark spot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right where his hand is where.
There.
Yeah, it's been moving around. Right where your hand was.
Yeah, it's that was given to us too. Why do people always give us haunted stuff?
I love haunted stuff. So does Chad. So yeah.
Our rocking chair, that's just I couldn't turn it down because it was just a beautiful rocking chair.
Yeah.
And
To the home.
It's like,
I mean, he's speaking to the whole too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
it's
love homemade furniture.
It's an oak rocking chair, and
Mhm.
I saw it on Facebook, and I was like, free. Colleen wants a rocking chair. So I went over there and got it, and I was like, why are you giving this away? She goes, I don't have anywhere to put it.
Yeah.
Like she said.
And it was for mothers.
Yeah, it's over 100 years old. And
Oh wow!
so she
You
was
wouldn't
like,
know it looking at it.
take it. So we brought it home, and we have 2 cats.
Mhm.
The cats won't get on it.
Never
Cats,
sit
it don't matter. You could lay a pile of poop in the floor. They got to sit on it for a minute.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You're right.
That's their thing.
They take over.
Right.
They won't get on that chair. And ever since we brought it home, you get up sometimes 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like, did I leave the oven on or something? Smell food cooking.
Mhm.
You know,
And that's
you'll
the-
smell
that's-
bacon, pancakes. It's like,
yeah.
oh, yeah.
The last time you guys were on the show, I kept smelling bacon, and I was like, I haven't even cooked, and there's nobody here but me. I was like, why am I smelling bacon? And then you guys were. I said, I finally had to tell him. I said, somebody's in that chair, and somebody's walking around in the kitchen. Sure enough.
And Blaine said,
Yep.
who is that woman in your kitchen? She's making
Yeah.
cornbread. Smell it from here. And I was like, that's grandma. She's not our grandma, but we call her grandma.
Yeah.
And
Just
she-
adopted grandma, huh?
As long as her
Oh,
chair
yeah.
is outward into the room so she can see everything. And as long as we don't put anything on her chair. If I need to put something on her chair, I have to ask her. I just say, Grandma, can you hold on to this for me? Because otherwise, if I don't, and I just put stuff on her chair, I can turn around and turn back and it's on the floor.
Now, here's another question. Did anybody hear anything on like coming from my end just now?
That's why I did this. I heard like
There was
We
another,
heard something.
I heard another
On
voice.
my end, I just heard it in my ear.
I heard another voice. Yeah.
Okay, you did?
Well,
Okay.
hold on. I've got that little. Hold on. I'm fixing to take it down. I put that little. What is that thing called? The little. There we go. The logo. Yeah, I had the logo right there. I shouldn't have had it there. Sorry about that.
Yeah. That's why I turned like this, because I heard when you had said something, and then I heard another voice.
Did you? Yeah, I heard my name and some gibberish. Like, yeah, it was weird.
I don't know what it was. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your
Yeah.
voice here, it's his dad. Usually.
Let's see. Nate's asking. He's. Thank you, Nate. We love comments. Let's see.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
ever been to the Augustine? Yeah, you was talking about that.
Oh, I
That's,
heard the audio.
We've been to both.
We rode our Harley down to
Yeah.
St. Augustine. from
That's the one with Ghost Hunters the Notorious looking over the railing. The figure was looking over the
Yeah.
railing. Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, you can like when we were there, there's so many people, and they were doing an event there that night. So
I just heard something else. Twice.
Okay. If you're looking at your picture, I know there's something that's reflecting like up. What is that?
What,
Can you
me?
see that little?
Or him or them?
When you
No,
look
you, Chad.
Me. What?
to
Do you
the
see?
right,
Okay. If you look
Oh,
at
that right there?
what is that?
I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, it moved. Did you see it?
Yeah,
Look, there it
there
is.
it is.
There's nothing there.
Where's his head? Look.
Right here?
What
Right,
is it?
right here.
Right there.
Right
Yeah,
there.
right there.
Right there.
Nothing
What
there.
is that?
The wall. Look,
No, it's the other side. The other side. Yeah, what is that? Right there.
Yeah, there's. It's over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there's nothing there. It's just a wall.
No.
how about the other one? The other side.
Glowing.
This side over here.
Yeah.
There's nothing there either. There's
What's
nothing-
behind? Something's lighting up or something.
Yeah, like right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Look.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
You sit there, right?
Every time you turn your head,
Yeah, it lights up.
it lights up.
Lights up.
Is there a mirror?
Gone.
No, there's nothing there. Just
Now
it's a
gone.
wall.
Where's
Yeah,
it?
there's nothing there.
I swear to you, something keeps
No, I
lighting
see
up.
it. I see it like right here in the corner.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Maybe
that would be.
we got a mirror there or something.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I can't see. Yeah, it keeps doing it. I don't know what it is.
Color of your
Yeah.
shirt. It's like orangey yellow.
Yeah. It almost
Weird.
looks like a mirror or something.
Yeah, it's like right there almost.
Or, I don't know.
That's odd. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen that before.
That's weird.
Gonna have a
That's pretty
freaking
weird. Pretty weird.
out.
There's like lighting up on the wall that.
You need to borrow a REM pod.
Yeah, there you go. I love that thing.
We need to borrow a REM pod.
Here. Let him use this one. This is better.
Oh,
So, you know, if you guys just get tired of having those, you could just give me one. I would be so happy. Does it crawl?
Those are cool.
it doesn't crawl yet. I told him we need to start working on getting it to crawl.
Oh, I thought you were. Yeah. Last time I talked to him, Chad, I thought they were saying they were trying to work on getting it to move.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, this one, I want to make one with one of those like electric little motion
Like
picture hands.
I keep hearing something weird. I keep hearing it sounds like a female, like kind of going, like.
Nate is saying he sees the lights. Is there picture frames back there?
There's
Mirror
nothing up
picture.
there, just a wall.
Okay, if you look,
There's something wrong.
whatever
I see
way
it.
you're turning your
Right
head
Like
is
over
right
my-
behind you.
Like right here. Whoop, right here.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Behind you. See, it's glowing, like glowing
What the
orange.
heck that would be? I don't know what.
Yeah,
that
that side, right there.
That's weird.
would, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. There's nothing.
There's no picture frames, no mirror, no. Yeah, right there where your hand is.
Nothing there.
Right behind it. Further
Nothing
back. Yeah.
Basic, Gwen. Every time we're on, something weird happens.
Oh no. Every time we're on, something weird happens too.
Weird.
Mhm.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
she's
she's
dog whining. That's Kira. She's sitting here going because she's seeing our cat.
Oh, okay.
Wants attention.
no, but is the window that I see in the kitchen? She keeps walking back and forth. Is
Oh,
that a sink right there at the window?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know what she's doing, but she keeps walking back and forth.
Because on the side that you can see, to my right is the stove. So she's cooking.
Okay,
I don't know what it could be either. There's nothing to really reflect anything.
yeah, that's what it looks like. A picture frame, a mirror, something.
Yeah, there's no glass there. I have no idea. Could just,
Huh.
I mean, unless it's reflecting off the actual paint on the wall. I don't know.
Well,
Strange.
when COVID
Oh,
hit,
Nathan, I'm still going to send you that piece of Aleister Crowley's castle. So I'm just.
Oh yeah, you need to
I
send that
didn't
to
forget
me.
yet. So I just wanted to put it out there.
when COVID hit and we weren't able to investigate as much because of course we
Hey,
couldn't
Pam.
go anywhere.
Yeah.
That's when Richard started building equipment, paranormal equipment. That's
There you
when we started getting the ideas for paranormal.
Hey Chad, I'm gonna send this to you. Sean from Sean, that he helps out with the channel. He's my backup producer actually. So thank you, Sean.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you the picture he sent. He took a picture of the screen.
Okay.
It's something lit up. I don't know. We have weird stuff happens, especially by the third show. This is my third show of Mondays.
Messenger, is that what you're saying too? My messenger? Or?
Yeah, which one do you want it on your phone or Messenger?
Oh, it don't matter. Either
Okay,
one.
I'll send Messenger. But yeah, we always have crazy stuff happen, you guys. So
Yeah.
welcome to the party.
I got German Shepherd butt over here.
I told him, I said we need to
Come
like teach her how to be a ghost hunting dog.
Come here. There she goes.
Pam, you're asking what's behind Chad. We don't know.
Yeah.
There's nothing there, and
Yeah, there's
he's
nothing there but a wall. Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Good baby. Oh, she's a good girl.
That's so weird. That's so weird.
It looks like a reflection, but you said there's nothing there, so
There's
I
nothing,
don't.
just a wall. That's it.
Yeah,
thought it might have been a
it seems like
mirror.
now it's not. It's
I
not
mean, have you ever seen this before, Gwen? Behind me?
Huh?
Have you ever seen this before?
No, and I no,
Haven't. Yeah.
no, never.
On any of the
Let's
shows.
see. Pam is asking what's behind you.
Oh, okay. I see the picture.
Yeah, and then
Look at that. What is that?
No, there's no mirror.
It's just a wall. It's a flat wall.
no, Pam, it's no mirror, no picture frames, no. I don't know what that. I've never seen that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What is that?
that's on my shoulder. See?
Isn't that crazy? It just
Yeah,
is
I don't
that?
know. I don't know. You got me.
There's no. I don't know. Tomorrow, look back there when it's daylight or something, and let us know what it was. That's crazy.
Hey,
Yeah, it's
no.
strange. That thing right there, whatever that is. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. You never. I mean,
Oh, even Nate said it didn't happen when he was on there. I don't know.
yeah, I've never seen that before ever.
We're on there every week, and I
Yeah,
Never
you
seen
know, interesting.
We're just sharing the love with you.
There you go. We always have crazy crap happen.
Borrow some of our ghosts. That's fine.
There you go. Maybe she's coming to cook you something, Chad.
Hey, that's
You need
fine.
some southern cooking.
I like that. Yeah, I could use some southern cooking.
Pansy, can you turn the light on?
Turn the light.
And look, can you turn?
That's it. I'm not as far back as I can. I mean, you guys gotta see
It's a
back
black.
there and all.
Yeah.
What is? I still see something. There's nothing back there.
No, like right here.
Go further back. Further back.
Right here.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
What's back there?
What's that? Right there.
Nothing.
Yeah,
The wall.
that's nothing.
I
Nothing.
swear it looks like a skull, doesn't it?
There's nothing there.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, Colleen Richard. I'm gonna send y'all the picture that Sean took.
Okay. It glows.
Nate. Yeah, I'll send it to you. Nate's good at this kind of stuff. This is what he
Okay.
does.
Unless,
So I'm gonna send it. I'll send it to all y'all guys.
off the paint. I don't know.
I don't know. I'll send it to y'all guys.
Okay, yeah, I'll get some daylight shots for you, Nate. And
That'd be cool because
you can do that.
that's interesting.
Fun.
It's paranormal, but it's
In your house.
I've never seen it before till today. So or tonight, I mean. Since these guys are audio specialists, you want to send them the Liberty Bond audio, play it, and
Ooh, yes. This is my favorite, you guys. I know I'm crazy, but I love this. So set it up. Tell them the story.
Okay. Well, there was this. Well, I read a newspaper article years ago. It was from the 70s, where these loggers logged in this remote area in Washington State, and they were logging and they found some tombstones out in the middle of this old growth timber, and they, for whatever reason, they stopped what they were doing and they abandoned all their equipment, and they went and go back up and get it. And loggers are pretty tough guys, so they're not scared of much. And none of the guys would talk about it, but one guy said that something evil chased them away. So I was looking for this place. There's a cemetery. There must be some kind of a town there or something at one point in time. Never could find it. Years later, a buddy of mine, we were talking about cemeteries, and he lives in this town called Klickitat, and Appleton's right above there, way out in the middle of nowhere. And he's like, he goes, yeah, there's this weird cemetery. He's like, that I know where, that I know about, and the timber's logged all the way up to it. And that's as far as it goes. I'm like, hey, can you show me this place? Well, long story short, it was a town called Liberty Bond, and for reasons unknown, it was abandoned around the 1920s, around in there, the teens, 20s, and it was a booming town and a logging town, and they don't have any explanation for it. And so I went and investigated it, and this is what I captured anyway. What's on the audio? But
You ready?
yeah, it's supposed to be. There's all kinds of stories behind this, but
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna play it real quick.
okay.
Some cussing too.
Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the
Sorry.
Okay.
That's the demon hitchhike. There we go.
That one's good too.
Okay, well, let's leave this stuff recording here. Okay? Thank you, Fido. Yeah? That's fucking crazy. What is? Oh, yeah, it's because the boogeyman's here. Happens about every time. Whoa! Hang on! Stop, hang on!
I heard car doors close.
Yeah, they were going to leave me, actually. They made it to the car before I did, yeah.
Whoa.
And when it stopped, when I made it to the car and I grabbed the door handle, because I was just in the middle of nowhere, so I was trying to scare off what I thought was animals, at first. And anybody knows anything about animals, they're not going to stick around if you...
No, once that gunshot went off, it would have got quiet.
Yeah, and what's weird is that the audio was behind me, and that was like towards the end of the investigation. Not much was going on. And I was going to leave the audio device recording on one of the tombstones, and we were going to go back to the car and just let it sit. And that's on the hill behind me. So you hear something thundering past the audio. That's way up on the hill behind me. So, yeah, it's pretty interesting. And that was really loud. I mean,
that sounded like they were right there. Like,
oh, they were, yeah, whatever it was right there. Yeah.
That's insane.
And just
Yeah,
while you're telling the story, there was something white to your left that went from the bottom straight up.
What's that?
Did you see that, Gwen?
I was looking. Everybody was sending me pictures and stuff, so I missed it.
Something went
To
up
your
the
left.
screen.
Oh, okay.
Something that was white that went from your shoulder straight up.
Well, there's this thing that hangs out here. We call it the rag. It looks like a white sheet, kind of goes, out of your peripheral vision
Mm-hmm.
all the time. So maybe that's what you saw. I'm not sure.
Are you smoking?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I am right now. I just went up though.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That might be what it is.
Might have been what it is.
We stressed him out with all the saying stuff behind him.
He's like,
Yeah.
no,
Hey, Chad, I sent you one. I sent you one last picture. It should be the third one. See if you can see whatever.
Okay.
Everybody's trying to help out so we can figure out what in the world that is.
Weird. Yeah, like I said, I have no idea. Okay.
Is that a candle sconce or something?
Right here on the wall. Right here on the wall. Whoop.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
a bright orange.
What is that?
No, there's nothing there. It's just that would be right about here, and it's just a wall. There's nothing there, and I saw it.
And there's nothing on.
No. Like I said, there it is again, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is because I can't. What's on the? Okay, if you look at it, the picture.
So
What is on the left side of it?
Yeah, what's the round thing?
There's a brass light up there. Is that what's reflecting the light, you think?
I think so.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Hey, dog butt.
There's a brass light.
Dog butt.
There's a brass light right here. See? Right here.
Okay.
But that's
What's
not
right down? What's below it? Below the light.
What's the round thing?
No.
Nope, the other side, right across from it.
Further over. The other way.
right here.
Yeah. Yes.
That's another brass fitting, but it's not this right here, whatever this is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I don't
It
know.
might be reflection.
Could be reflection or something.
Is it like
Weird.
walking out?
Yeah.
No?
It does when you put your hand over that bottom one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe that. Okay,
Something reflecting.
there
Yeah.
it is. That's it.
Okay. Well, I've never seen it before, so
Yeah, just the way the light's hitting it. Yeah, okay, that explains it.
Well, if you're upset about that, we can send Grandma over to your house. She can come and touch you.
Debunked.
Don't worry about it. 2, 3 in the morning, you wake up, smell fried chicken or
Breakfast or
cornbread,
whatever.
toast.
Hey,
Whatever she's
I'm
making.
still down for that. Still down.
be careful what you wish for with us. You might get it.
Oh well,
One thing we've learned is that when
things
we
pop in and out. Doesn't bother.
Yeah.
I'm not scared.
Yeah, it might have been reflecting your orange. Yeah, or red shirt, orange shirt.
No, it was a. They already found out it was a brass light fitting fixture.
There we go. Something was hitting. I've never seen it before though.
No ghouls this time.
Yeah, Ghost always come with Richard when he moved into my house in Gulf Breeze. Yeah, he brought company.
Oh yeah, it usually happens.
Having children have gifts. When I moved into this house, I wanted to make sure that it was clean. I wanted to make sure there's nothing that was going to bother.
Right.
And for 8 years before I met Richard, no problems, nothing.
Right. Oh yeah.
And
All right, let's see.
I woke up to a little
It
girl
is,
jumping on my bed.
It's just light fitting, reflecting. That's all it was.
Yeah. There you go. All right, let's see.
Debunked.
Put up.
Good
Let's
call.
see. Put up Chad's
bud.
pick on screen. Oh, hold on. You want me to just put you on screen? Hang on. Let me see if we can do it right.
What's going on?
Hang on. Nope, wrong person.
Right.
Nope. Hold on. I'm trying to get there. This thing.
We're too fat for the little screen.
Yeah, look at that. We're gonna get it in a minute. Hold on. There's so many options, you guys. Nope. Hang on. I'm gonna take us down a minute. That's what I'm gonna do. Go back up. Hold on.
We're gonna
If I can get it right. There we go. All right. Now I'm gonna take us down. We'll be right back up.
Yeah, see the brass fitting right there. Right. Oh, backwards. There. I can never do reverse reflection. That right there is what's causing the reflection.
when you move around on your shirt, it'll light up.
Yeah. Okay. It's his shirt
Oh,
on that brass.
Is there a reflector?
Because it's
here?
red, or it looks sort of orangey red to me.
Yeah, I mean it's brass. I mean, I think it could be this lighting reflecting off of it.
It is.
There you go. It's debunked.
It's just
reflection.
lighting. Yeah.
That's okay. There you go.
There's no stuff that hangs around. I'm not like wanting something else to come around.
Well, I'll tell you,
Yeah.
one thing that we're big on is trying to debunk things.
Oh, absolutely. That's you got to have to.
You can't
Have
debunk
to.
it, and that's where it's interesting.
Usually things are not. I mean, there's usually an explanation for a lot of things.
We had one case. They called us in. It was a newlywed couple. They had a newborn baby. They were bringing home. Gwen, I know you've heard this story. Newborn baby they were bringing home, and they were having so much activity in their house. They were having sheets put off the bed. They were seeing shadow figures. They were hearing voices. Everybody just had the hair standing on the back of their neck. Nobody felt comfortable. Nobody could sleep. So they brought us in, and it was one of those where they said, "Okay, but cover your shirts up. Don't have your name on the car because of the neighborhood they lived in." Gulf Breeze is kind of upper class neighborhood.
Don't want nobody to know.
Oh, I see.
And so we went in there, and as soon as we walked in, you felt it. It was just electric. I mean, the whole atmosphere was electric.
Yeah.
My hair was standing up, and we're all like, "Man, we feel it. We feel it." And then we start walking around the house, taking readings everywhere, trying to figure it out. It turns out they had several
high EMF
huge dehumidifiers.
That's right.
Size dehumidifiers, and they had one or two in every room.
Oh wow!
And these things were pumping out EMF. The EMF.
Oh yeah, you get like that cage factor.
They were off the scale.
Crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
And Richard said, "Okay, first thing, turn them off." Because we told them, we said, even if you didn't have spirits here, you turn all this EMF on, and you're right out for
battery.
There you go.
Feed on that too,
Well, we did Estes, and we did the Estes method, and the only thing that heard the whole time was all this static. And somebody had asked, "Why are you here?" And the only response that we ever got was, "I'm just passing through."
Right. Yeah, it happens.
Afterwards,
we blessed the house.
That was it.
And
they turned off a couple of humidifiers, and it was all good.
Yeah, we told them, turn them off. Just turn them off.
Those are the stories we like to, we like to hear about.
Oh yeah. Well, the next day she messaged Richard and said, "Thank you so much. That was the best night's sleep we've had since the baby was born, because it cleared all of their problems up."
And that's
you helped them. That's what it's about. It's helping them.
That's what we like to do,
Yeah.
Well, the crazy thing is they had people coming in telling them, "Oh, we have Native Americans. You have elementals. You have this. You have that."
Oh yeah.
I was like,
"You
"No,
can pay us $150, we get rid of it."
Yeah.
Right.
Oh Lord.
I said, "Nope,
Yeah.
Humidifier. We don't charge a dime." Just
No. One thing about it, I've been in this for a long time. I've never made a dime doing this, and I don't intend on making a dime. So
a hell of a lot of money.
Hell of a lot of money.
Yeah, it's costs a lot of money. Yeah, there's a lot of people. I deal with the what's thought to be what people suspect to be diabolical cases or demonic cases. And there's people they get a lot of stuff, and they imagine a lot of things, and there's usually an explanation for everything.
Mhm.
There are the rare occurrences where there's not, but a conventional explanation, but that's pretty rare.
Yep.
We try to explain to people that true demonic problems are rare.
Yeah.
They are
Very rare. So
they're not like TV. That.
Oh yeah. I remember back when it was, you were talking about before, back in the what was it, the MySpace days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's like it wasn't the thing. The whole research in the paranormal is kind of accepted today. It wasn't back then. So it's I remember demons were in, and they weren't, and then they were in, and then kind of.
I remember when we first started ghost hunting, and if you tell people you're a paranormal investigator, all of a sudden they shut down. Oh no, nope, I don't want to say.
Yep.
Now
I didn't tell people that I was, and they usually find out, somehow, and because there wasn't a very positive reaction to it,
Oh yeah, but now, I mean, I work at the hospital, and I'll tell people, oh yeah, we've got a paracon coming up, and blah blah. And they're like, ooh, when you do another investigation, please bring us with you. That is so cool. Oh, my cousin has this thing in her house, and you need to come investigate. I'm like, all right, just go on the website. We don't charge. Just come on.
People talking about
From Florida.
I'm sorry, Chet. There you go.
No. It says no. Actual demonic spirits. They do feed off fear. That's one of the things that they really do feel off of.
Yep.
They're like the playground bully on steroids.
Yeah.
I've only had.
They can do all this stuff to you, but they can't.
I've only had one bad case that that we couldn't explain, and I got slapped across the face by something that wasn't there.
Oh yeah.
And I had a handprint on my face. I mean, you can hear the smack on the recording, and the EVP we got, you hear the smack, and it said you might die here.
Oh. Nice, huh?
I didn't leave. I was like, yeah, you're not going to force me out of here, and
right.
We did what we had to do, but
right. Well,
it's rare to get. People ask me, what do you think? Like, when you go to somebody's house and they say, oh, this stuff's happening and stuff's getting thrown and all this. I said, put it this way. I said, if you went to your neighbor's house and just walked in and laid across the couch and started annoying the hell out of them, what would happen? They'd get mad, right? I said, it's the same thing. I said, we don't see them but on occasion. They don't see us but on occasion, but when they do, it's the same thing. Like, what the heck is that? And then when they're going, what's your name?
When did you die?
700 times. Yeah, they're going to be mad.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot of there's some pretty pronounced symptoms when there's a demonic presence, and it's I don't it's rare, but then again, it's it's popping up more and more as time goes on for whatever reason, and
end of days.
So every investigation you go into, you got to be careful.
Well, tell them about the lady who came to your paranormal group.
Yeah, we had years ago. I had just a get together because I needed a few new members in my old group, and there was this lady. She came over and she didn't like RSVP or anything. She just showed up.
Yeah.
And I thought that was strange, but she was like acting really weird, like kept looking up at the sky and stuff. And when she came in, she was talking about, I don't know, she said that people are looking, they watch her all the time and all this stuff. And I was like, man, this chick's weird. Well, one time I looked over at her, and I'm telling you, it's the thing that creeped me out the most out of anything I've ever seen in my life. When I looked over at that woman, her eyes were completely black.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Ooh.
Yeah. So she was.
And then they went like from black. She blinked and opened her eyes, and they were normal.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
And I was like, we'll call you.
Yeah.
We'll call you.
Yeah, that's what the whites of the eyes were like a shiny black, like everything, right?
But like I lived down there where I lived for, I can't tell you, and I'm
No,
telling you,
really
there was helicopters that kept flying over my house when she was there. It was the weirdest thing. I mean,
Yeah.
and I was like, I don't know, I don't want to get involved with
That demonic
whatever you got going on.
That's something that, you know, for anybody skeptical about that, they need to experience it.
Yep.
Just witness it firsthand, because it's.
I mean, you know, in all these years I've been doing it, and you know, and there's a lot of people have been doing it for.
There's a feeling you get too. Like you're
I've
talking
never
about.
seen. I've seen full body apparitions.
Oh yeah.
You know, and that's like the holy grail to see.
Sure.
You know, and we used to go. There's a fort here. It's called Fort Morgan. We used to go there all the time, and that's the first time I ever saw a full body apparition from head to toe. Looked like a person standing there, and it just turned into mist. And I took a picture of it. They used it on Expedition X. I don't know if you can see.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one before.
He's right there. Yeah, they used my picture on Expedition X.
Right on.
Cool.
Mine's better.
And at Fort Morgan, I went there so often. We could go anytime we wanted to back then. The guy that watched the place was like, you know, as long as you're here, I know people aren't messing with anything. So yeah, y'all can come any night you want to. And the more we went, it seemed like the more that would happen.
Right.
It's like they got comfortable with us being there. Like we were, oh, hey, you know, what's up, guys? So I've seen 3 full body apparitions there.
3.5.
Wow.
And then, and a half was just a set of legs.
You ever wonder about what that? I mean, was it like solid? Like looked solid, like a real person?
To me, it looked more like a old timey movie.
Like was it pretty solid though, where you couldn't?
Yeah.
See through it?
Oh, I could see like the first one that I saw. I could see the buttons on his uniform, on his jacket.
Yeah. See, it makes me wonder how they do that. You know, like how they what material they're using to manifest like that.
Yep. And then the other one that we got was she took this one.
Oh, cool. That's a good one.
Yeah, this lady here, but she wasn't there. That was at 9 o'clock in the morning at the Myrtles.
That's a good picture.
At the Myrtles Plantation.
Right on.
Wow.
Good job.
Yeah, so I mean, we've seen a lot of stuff. The Myrtles.
Well, you've been in for as long as you have. You know, you're gonna see. I mean, you cannot, you know, not see a lot of stuff. You know, what's cool about this field is when about the time you think you've seen it all, you see something else.
Oh yeah.
You haven't.
The part is when you invest all your time and you go and you're investigating and you're everything and you get nothing.
Right.
You get nothing. You know, it's just because they don't work on our time. So. You know,
true.
They themselves when they want.
Lucky. I've been lucky in that department where there's a lot of I mean, a lot of the cases that we've been called to are pretty good ones. I mean, they've been fun. You know, not many boring moments, but you know, it's been a wild ride. Like you guys were talking about the wild ride. You know, over the years, it's been definitely
met a lot of cool people, made a lot of friends, and
yeah,
you know,
we investigated a firefighter's house. And, you know, firefighters, they're brave as all get out. Richard was a firefighter for 14 years.
Oh, right on.
They run into burning buildings, right? And this guy called us and he's like, listen, I can't let any of my friends know that I'm calling you because they will never believe me. They were living in his mother-in-law's old house, but she hadn't moved any of her stuff out. And she had so much stuff. It was like she's thrift store married, right?
Unbelievable.
She passed away or something.
No, she was with her boyfriend. But all her clothes were in the closet. All the stuff was still there.
The stuff that was there was just weird
there
stuff.
Was Buddha.
Oh, okay, like yeah.
There was Asian stuff. There was Catholic stuff.
Iron.
Like weird items from all across the world. Huh?
She had a cast iron cross, huge cast iron cross from a cemetery, and it was in her bathroom.
Wow.
And
I can't really diss people that collect stuff like that, but it's like, you know, you're kind of asking for trouble.
Yeah.
You know?
We told him, we said, first thing, get that out of here.
Yeah.
get it out of here. But, you know, we told him, we said, you're living here. And he kept seeing like shadow figures, like moving back and forth and stuff. And I said, she lived here for 15 years. Now you're living here. And they're like, all her stuff here, but she's not here. What's going on? And they're checking you out. They're not interacting. They're not doing things. They're not trying to scare you. And I said, you need to take ownership of the house. You need to bring more of your stuff and put her stuff in storage because you have to take ownership. We always tell people, take ownership of your home.
Well, yeah, it has to be them that makes that choice.
And he couldn't do that because all the stuff in the house was hers.
Oh, okay.
You know, and so we ended up blessing the house and clearing it, and we gave him Florida water, and he said that it has been wonderful since.
Can you guys see what the comment is? Let's see.
Sort of picture.
After our door.
Hey, let me tell you, I don't think you're crazy because when 2 years ago my dad died, and you know he always kind of was like, yeah, what this ghost hunting thing you do is
retired
nuts,
Navy,
you know?
retired Navy, retired chief of police. So
Oh wow.
The mindset.
But
right?
he was like, yeah, y'all are crazy or whatever. But he told me, he said, when I go, I'll let you know if there's something else.
Right.
Immediate, I'm telling you, before they pulled the plug on him, I knew he was not going to wake up.
He was out spirit walking.
He was his body was in the hospital, but his spirit was gone.
Yeah.
My doorbell would have started ringing.
Isn't his picture back there somewhere?
Yep.
Why do you say that?
Memorial is right here.
It's over on the side over here. You can't see it from
his badge.
Well, funny enough, the reason I had my glasses on looking, besides I can't see like that, is because at the bottom of the rocking chair, between the bottom of the rocking chair and the edge of the screen, I keep seeing something go back and forth this white. And I was like, when you said that, I was like, oh crap, is his picture over there? Yeah.
Yeah, Dylan's dead asleep. But
but he immediately let me, he let me know, hey, there's something here. My doorbell, I have a Ring doorbell. And that night that he was in the hospital, Halloween night, that doorbell started ringing
9 times.
Only that night.
Yeah.
After that, it's never done it again. I know it's not a bad doorbell or it malfunctioned or anything.
Right.
We were sitting here watching TV, and I had told her, I said, Dad hadn't really done anything in a while. And God is my witness. My computer chair that I'm sitting in right now, it's on carpet.
It's on 1980s carpet, that food pile.
As soon as I said that, it rolled out from under the desk, and the chair turned and bumped into the desk.
It was like,
oh yeah.
The dogs jumped up, was
We
yeah.
We looked at each other, we're like, Dad must be
Well,
here.
I look at it like this. There's got to be something better out there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's our thing. It's like, that's one of the big things is try to, I don't know, is it like, try to make people not afraid of what's going to happen when you die,
Yeah,
Because they're, whatever you believe. Like, I believe in God, I believe there's a heaven and, all this stuff. But some people don't. And some people are afraid that,
And, I was pretty
when I
skeptical.
die, that's it. But, we try to tell them, look, that's not. There's too much. There's so much stuff that you can't explain that happens out there. There's no way that you can tell me that when you die, that's it.
No, there really is. I gotta see a lot of evidence of things before I actually begin to put any store in anything. And I gotta say, I can't help but to believe now some of the things I've witnessed. Even if I didn't want to. So there's definitely more to this world than what we can see.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And there's more to this life, whatever it is, existence, life, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, but we won't know 100% until it's our
for sure. Yeah, things aren't quite that black and white, unfortunately.
But it's like, as long as we can help people and
sure.
make people not afraid of what's going to happen, because some people are generally, are really scared of dying. Or
Yeah, well, this guy I worked with years ago when I was like 19 or 20, and this guy, I was working construction. This old guy is stuck in my mind. He goes, you know what, kid? He goes, none of us are going to make it out of this alive. And it's kind of stuck with me, He's like, we're all going to face that,
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
But a lot of people have been dying a long time before we have, so it's kind of the human thing.
And they're still talking.
Yeah, they are.
when my dad was in hospice, I talked to the nurse that's like in the hospice unit there.
Mhm.
And she said, you would not believe the stuff that happens in here. And you walk in there and it's just quiet.
Oh yeah.
She said the strange things that happen and things you hear and see, they don't talk about it outside of the hospice.
Well, yeah, it's not really, it's been kind of a unacceptable thing, So
feeling like people are dying, they're actively dying, and they're reaching up like they're reaching for something. And
oh yeah, talk about their loved ones coming to
they're
see them.
talking to people that are there that ain't there, and
Sure, well, like I said, there's something else out there. It has to be. All the evidence points towards that.
And that's the cool thing is that's what I want to know is that ability. Are you just able to just go back and forth, until you decide, oh, I want to be alive again?
You know what? I don't know. I think that's the age-old question. And we may not know the answer till it's
Yeah, like being reincarnated. There's a lot of.
Well, with quantum mechanics, there's a lot of theories too.
Yeah.
With quantum mechanics, like there's the quantum immortality theory, which there's a theory that we've all died a lot. Like, you're familiar with the Mandela effect, right?
Yeah.
Okay, whenever there's a change in our reality, that means that we've died and we've gone to a neighboring reality. Okay. I guess maybe some of these questions are not we're not meant to know. I guess maybe we'll never answer them. But
okay.
But we'll be there. We'll get there. I mean, we're gonna know someday.
Well, you guys, it's been an hour, and why don't you tell us how to get in touch with you, so everybody will know.
We're on Facebook, Ethereal Voices Paranormal. We have a page. I have a page, Richard Johnson, Paranormal Investigator, or our regular pages, Richard or Colleen Johnson. Mm-hmm. I'm on Instagram, sort of, not much, but mostly through Facebook. Though you can message us, and we're pretty quick about if you need an investigation or anything like that. We don't charge ever.
Yeah.
And we'll be
they are quick.
The Paracon in Ozark.
We do investigate with ever how the person wants us to, with discretion or whatever.
And Richard builds paranormal equipment.
Yep, and I build equipment. So if you're interested in any kind of themed REM pods, I can do that too. I'm working on some Harry Potter stuff and steampunk,
that'd be cool.
All kinds of things. So, but you can look us up on Facebook. My email, phone number, all that's on my page. So, and you can come and see us at the Ozark.
Yeah, I think it's Deep South Paracon. Yeah, Paracomic-Con, I think.
South Paracomic-Con in August.
Yeah.
Alabama.
In Ozark, Alabama. You can look it up online, deepsouthparacomiccon.com.
Yeah, I'll be there too.
No, I can't wait.
It's a pleasure, guys.
The whole game.
Yeah. Oh, and Richard, we're bringing beats. We're trying to bring beats with us.
Gotta bring beats.
When it snows, and Richard,
we had a good time last year, Chad. It was fun.
Not bad. These guys seem like they're a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming on. I'm going to take you down, and I'm going to let Chad take us out of here. If you want to talk afterwards, just stay down if you want to.
Appreciate it.
Hey.
All right.
Well, that's a good show. So you guys are going to have a Paracon here.
It's in Ozark, Alabama. It's called Deep South Paracomic-Con. We had it last year. It was great. A little bad weather getting down there, but it's about 6 hour-ish drive for us. from South Carolina here where we are, but it's well worth it. So we're going to be advertising for them too.
When's that rolling around?
It's in August. I'll be honest with you, I can't remember. It's in August. I'm sorry for that, but yeah.
Well, hey,
you load up and come on down, Chad.
I got some time to give maybe hang out with you guys.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Wherever we are, we got some other trips coming up this year too, and lots of people. Yeah, lots of people. So,
all righty. Well, thank you, Gwen, for. What you looking? You're looking at something?
Nothing. I'm just seeing all kinds of crap tonight. So,
despite the reflection, I did hear a lot of different audible stuff tonight. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reflection was debunked, but there's a lot of audio stuff that wasn't. So.
Okay, that's cool. Well, you know what? I'll send you a copy of it.
Oh, and I still got your copy. I'm gonna send it tonight. Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right, you guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Chad, take us out.
Next time, it's Chasing Nightmares. Thank you for tuning in. Everybody have a good night.